Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Distant Stars. In our Dynastic Divinity series, we have to pick a new tradition here as we move towards our final Ascension perk. Well, second to last Ascension perk, but we're going to have to research one. And then also we have some new technology choices to make, so some stuff to dive into right away. So Unity output increased by 10% per neighboring rival. That's probably where we need to go first. Or fleet command limit increased by 20 and fire rate increased by 10. Both of those are actually pretty significant. I'm going to go with the Unity output increased by, well, how many neighboring rivals do we have? Come to think of it, we just lost our rival status with the Gyroid Sovereign Territories because we're getting stronger compared to them. So we may be able to vassalize them at some point in the future. They are xenophobic, so that's going to be hard to do, but we might still be able to do it. So we're going to go for the fleet command limit bonus instead. Now I have some options here. We can activate the L gate. We're not going to do that just yet, but I mean, it's getting close. Let's see, neutron launchers, defense grid supercomputer. I think let's go ahead and let's do the defense grid supercomputer next so that we can have that on our star bases when we do activate the L gates. And then cruiser hull points plus 500. This is a rare technology. Let's go ahead and nail that because we might not have that option next time it comes around. And then you're more than strong enough to investigate this anomaly. So tell you what, I'm going to just give up on the other guy that's coming to investigate it. It's ridiculous. Where's the one that's on his way to investigate this? It's only been taking you forever. No, seriously, where are you? Investigating Istram. There we go. Yeah, so this one here. Yeah, you're a level 6 scientist, which is nice, but I have another level 6 scientist. Well, you're right over here. This level 5 scientist, though, is... Yeah, you're just chilling. So, let me have you do this. You stop what you're doing and go back to automatic exploration, because you've been taking way too long, and I'm tired of waiting on you. We can have the scientist that's right next door do this. This is who? Vadrig den Vagors. Okay, Vadrig. Research the crap out of that, please. Smuggler Outpost. Our observation post above Rayama 3 has detected an illegal settlement on the planet's surface. It appears to be, some kind of outpost set up by Oranathi smugglers and other criminal elements from the divine Oranathi hierarchy. There have already been isolated incidents where the smugglers came into contact with the primitive natives, some of which ended in violence. We need to act quickly to contain the situation and remove the criminals before they can cause any more damage. We should clear them out of there. Alright, so in order to do that, we need a transport ship in orbit. Now, I don't think we have any transport ships trained as of the moment, but this is in Rayama. So actually, on Old Oren, let's go ahead and train up. I'm going to train a couple of assault armies, actually. Going to start building up a basic army because we'll need one eventually anyway. May as well use this as our excuse. Okay, colony ship is about to arrive at the Vale. Can't wait for that. Let's build a starbase there, and then you need to come out to Akmal. Please and thanks.
System survey complete.
Alright, so it looks like these guys are almost ready. What's this? Inactive buildings? Oh, we've had some migration. There they are. Alright. Transport Fleet 5 in Eulasia. Yes, I know, I just saw. We're going to do this research project. I just need the one transport to do the job. The others will merge as they see fit. So I just killed two birds with one stone there. We are suppressing one faction at the moment, so our influence has gone down a little bit. Makes me sad, but
Construction complete.
that's what we've got to do. Building some new star bases there. Colony ship is right around the corner. Science ship is about to make it to Istrum.
System survey complete. Special project complete.
There we go. In a lightning raid, our ground forces stormed the Smuggler Outpost on Rayama 3 and seized control of it after a brief firefight. The surviving criminals have all been arrested and transported into orbit. The empty building was then vaporized by demolition charges. Cultural contamination is believed to have been minimal, and our forces also confiscated a large amount of illegal contraband. The profits from this seizure have been added to our treasury, a significant victory. Also, another thing I need to do is let's go into the Fleet Manager. Task Force Marasma now has significantly more room for ships. So we want to add the Calustian class. So let's do 3 Turindion and 2 Calustion here. Perfect. See, that's what I wanted to happen. Actually, wait, I forgot I have different cruiser types. Dang it! Maybe it's not perfect. Hang on. There we go. Alright, so if we have 5 of each, which actually kind of deprioritizes the destroyers, doesn't it? If we have 8 destroyers each, then what could we do? We couldn't have another battleship. Which of you does the most damage? It's the Kandarian class. So we're going to have a Kandarian class cruiser. Same thing here. There we go. Alright, now this is going to be expensive. Almost all my minerals there, but that's going to significantly improve my defensive capabilities.
Construction complete.
We'll have our battleships in position, and also it'll improve my relative power next to the gyroid. So we could demand vassalization of them sooner. Again, the hostile attitude is interesting. The Favarian Alliance of Domains has closed their borders to us. Well, let's close our borders to you.
Transmission.
Don't know what your deal is. That's a lot of energy and minerals for monthly Irelium ore. I feel like we were giving you this before. You want extra shield hit points? Fine. We'll be nice to you. No reason not to. Look at how much territory we have. It's ridiculous. And we can still move in this territory because they're not expanding this direction.
We are spreading our faith to
Don't know why. Good. Okay, the Arcturus system. We are adding the Veil, which will be the colony name. Turmaku Black Hole. During its survey of Turmaku Black Hole, the HSV Kondurian discovered a previously unknown strategic resource dubbed Dark Matter. This exotic substance has many properties that seemingly defy several natural laws, and it could potentially revolutionize the sciences. We have the technology. If we control the system, we can extract this resource. That's not true. We already have some. We literally already have some in Unur, so don't know what you're talking about. See, got some right there. Marvels of Medicine. The HSV Commodore have identified the derelict tanker in orbit of Istrum 2 as an advanced medical research vessel. Interesting. Its construction suggests it was created by the same aliens who built the wormhole destabilizer in the Ennuis system. And like the station, it has been abandoned for quite some time. While most of the tanker's data systems have suffered irrevocable degradation, Vadrig den Vagors has recovered the molecular structure for a remarkable neuroregenerative agent from on board. The agent appears to work via transfusion and should serve to significantly increase the generation of neurons, axons, and synapses in its recipient. If modified to suit Oranathi neurology, this agent should notably improve the learning capacity of any Oranathi exposed to it. Neural tissue engineering, that sounds new.
The faithful have claimed a new world.
Alright, so Danturiga has been established in this system. Let me go ahead and spend a bunch of energy to clear these blockers. I want these gone. Okay, there's that. Now... Gonna have to wait a bit before I can do anything special with this world, and I might let the AI handle that for me, for the most part. Right, mining stations and the research station. And then you need to build a starbase there. And we have enough influence to go ahead and build a starbase in Ifligua as well, so get it done. Alright, so Ishtrim 2 should now be colonizable. Yup. And we do have room for this at the moment, I think, because we're not colonizing these other worlds just yet, so let's colonize from, again, from the Throne of the Three Stars. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Let's have both of these fleets upgrade.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
I'm starting to get curious what's going on the other side of the L gate. We have the option to research that. Okay, climate restoration has been researched. Energy storage capacity has gone up. We can improve leader lifespan by 5 years. Neural tissue engineering, leader experience. Oh my god, holy crap, yes! That's an amazing new technology. Awesome, okay. Neural tissue engineering, hang on. That might be the title of this episode. Okay. Mining network, probably a good idea. Cruisers need to build fast, but we already have our cruisers built, so let's go for the mining next. Have that done ASAP. Now we have... I'm guessing, yeah, I'm not going to worry about Ishtrim 2.
Construction complete.
So the tanker's just going to hang out there, I guess. Never going to go away.
Construction complete.
Oh, those stations are already being built. Never mind. The Holy Miravandic Confederation does appear to be moving through this territory and exploring. So they're thinking about locking down this out here. We can access the Shroud now. Let's communicate with the Shroud. We were never meant to be here. Reach into the Shroud. We have found a tiny space within the Shroud that has a concentration of psionic energy that is of a magnitude we have never before seen. Any psychic that managed to successfully tap into this pocket of raw energy would become immensely powerful, but there is only enough for a single individual, and there are risks involved. There are only 3 individuals in the entire Divine Ornathi hierarchy that possess the psionic strength needed to tap into this energy pocket without or with any hope of survival. Who should it be? Now, Jorem is the current All-Mother. Valdreg den Iridar is our society researcher and is male. But the thing about Jorem... Hang on. I don't know if this is going to make her immortal. What are... Hang on, what are Valdreg's... Okay, so you're psychic, and you have military theory expertise, but I don't know anything else about you, aside from the fact that you're level 4. We can go with Modrig. Now, what are Modrig's abilities? He's warlike, cruiser focus, and psychic. Yeah, I mean, I really would prefer that a better leader than either the current All-Mother or... Yeah, see, this is wrong. Like, it shouldn't be Crown Prince. It should be Young Father, Young Mother. We fixed that already, I thought. If I give it to... You know what? I'm going to exit. I don't want to give this to any of them right now because these are not... I like the idea of having a possible immortal ruler, because I think that's what this is, but I don't want either of these two to be immortal. Or even Valdreg den Iridar. Let's exit the Shroud. I don't want to waste it on that. If it comes back around, great.
Construction complete.
We've gotten that before. It happened in Final Federation. I don't want to use it on those particular people. Alright, so... Ooh. Might be time to activate the L-Gate. Do you want to do Tachyon Lance first? I think we want to do Tachyon Lance first. Let's do Tachyon Lance first. Let's definitely get that done. Basic science lab there. So the new colony ship for Ishtrim 2 is also on its way.
Complete.
We're 23 months away
Construction
from our
complete.
next Ascension perk. So that's likely to happen this episode.
The faithful have claimed a new world.
Which one? Ulkad Prime. Good. That's over here, I think.
System survey
Over there.
complete.
Ulm 1. Strategic resource discovered. Lythuric gas. Do we have lythuric gas? No, but this is an Ulm. That's way far away from us, so I'm not hugely worried about that. That's not going to be
Construction complete.
of a lot of
Construction
consequence.
Complete.
Scanning the star unveils a small object in rapid orbit. Its small size and high velocity make it difficult for our sensors to isolate. Research it. That's going to be an important project.
System survey complete.
That could potentially give us another leg up on research. We'll see.
Construction complete.
Okay, now are you just sitting here? Yeah, you are. Build stations. You're building those stations. So you move here.
System survey complete.
Actually, go ahead and build that starbase now.
Construction complete.
I want to see if I can take more of this if I can. Interesting. So we can get some influence from this for being pious, but this is, I mean, we've gotten a report from Science Officer Pendrim Den Aramek. It seems that a ceramic container is circling the star Ulm, most peculiar. It should obviously not be there, yet somehow it has managed to find its way into a close orbit. A special project can be issued to investigate the container and try to deduce how it ended up there. A conundrum worth investigating.
Situation log updated.
Improbable ceramics. So we're going to research that with Pendrim Den Aramek, one of our highest level
Our
researchers. So
ships have been improved.
good. That only took
Construction
forever.
complete.
We are actually over on our naval capacity at the moment. We do have room for another station if we wanted to partially address that, or entirely address that. Hey! Colonization of the Veil is complete. Let's go ahead and clear these blockers. And clear. Gene Clinic. Yeah, Temple. I forgot we have a different... We don't have the Autoton Monument in this playthrough, do we? It's a little bit different.
Construction.
We're going to have additional minerals soon. You know, the Book of Sharon Covenant could potentially become a vassal. Yeah, their acceptance is actually... Wow. So if we declared them a rival, right now we have... What deals do we have with them? We are guaranteeing their independence. That's right. So we can declare them a rival if we continue to get stronger than them. Or we can demand their vassalization, is what I meant to say. As we get stronger, especially if I add additional fleets, that might allow me to vassalize the Book of Sharon Covenant. They might be our first vassals. That's exciting.
Construction.
Oh, hello. I didn't realize there was an Ether Drake here in Ibaka. Well, don't we have something to do before this episode's over? Let's go ahead and bring both of my fleets into play. It's going to tank my income a little bit. It'll be worth it. All right. Neural tissue engineering leader experience gain across the board just went up. So did leader level cap. That's great news. Naval capacity plus 30, probably a good idea. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, because that is also affecting my income at present.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Just ordered the construction of the first citadel in our home system. And we're going to take on the Ether Drake. I hadn't seen it. I just hadn't noticed the icon. I don't know why.
Construction complete.
But we're definitely going to take that on. And this colony ship is headed to Istrum, so that'll be our final core world for now. And we can maybe add Giulia and anything else we find in this direction, which I don't think there are any planets. We could definitely have a sector. There'd be some border gore if we made this part of the same sector. So we might have a separate sector down here if we expand in this direction. But we definitely can cleanse a lot of this.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Nice. Okay, the great game. Unity output increased by 10% per neighboring rival. We do actually, looks like we have neighboring rivals. So who are our neighboring rivals? Our current... Hang on, if we look at contacts... The Ogi Nullox just... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I forgot we had the Ogi Nullox rivaled. We're significantly more powerful than them, so they never ended up declaring war on us, which is hilarious. But that does count. Okay, improved strikecraft. I think I really need to do this, because we haven't done a lot in that regard. New Ascension perk. What have we got? Enigmatic Engineering. World Shaper. Allows us to terraform worlds into Gaia planets. Now, this would be very, very useful with our Consecrated Worlds edict, which we have. Now, we've colonized both Gaia planets we've found so far. I could always change my mind and take this colony ship to this world instead and consecrate this Gaia world. Does it work that way, or do I have to consecrate... No, it's worlds that we inhabit. Okay, cool. So... But they don't have to be Gaia worlds, do they? You can consecrate any world. Yeah, you can consecrate any world. So, let's keep looking. We'll definitely play with that towards the end, but technological ascendancy. I don't think we need that at this point. Extra star bases. Damage to endgame crisis factions. Everyone's opinion increased by 20. Now, Defender of the Galaxy, this could be useful for getting vassals. So if you want to play the political game, that could be really, really handy. Also, Galactic Force Projection could help with the same thing. Naval capacity plus 80, fleet command limit plus 20. I like the idea of having extra damage to endgame crisis factions, but I want to keep it more challenging for myself, so we'll avoid that. I don't think I'm going to do habitats. Yeah, let's go for... Galactic Force Projection. The fleet is the instrument by which the will of our empire is made manifest. We live or die depending on its strength. Alright, so now we can put more ships in our fleets. It's going to take 480 days to reach Iflagua. That's been added as part of the latest patch, and I love every second of that. Okay. You build that. You're not doing anything in particular, so go ahead and build that starbase, please. We are going to need a science ship in the area. Do I have one that I can bring by? We've got this one here. Yeah, I'll keep him nearby. He's just automatically exploring where possible. There's a number of ancient mining drones to clear out. But both of our fleets are on the way. Let's take on the Ether Drake before we end the episode. How about that? And then we'll do the L Gate in the next one.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Maybe we will. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous about it. Well, let's see. Improved strikecraft is done. Swarmer missiles haven't been researched yet. Armor torpedoes. Let's go ahead and get cheaper cruisers, because that'll be done fast. And then the Tachyon lances happening right now. That'd be good for my battleships. We're not going to use it against the Ether Drake, but it's good to have that. Hyper shield's probably a good idea. Oh hey, neutronium extraction. I don't remember if I had neutronium anywhere. We're going to go for hyper shields next. Seems like a sensible thing to do.
System survey complete.
Old Oren. We have a lot of mineral improvement to do. Don't worry, we're still going to let the Ether Drake die before we're done here. There's that, and then the Veil. Oh, lots of migration happening here. Yeah, everyone wants to live here. Makes perfect sense. Let's give you a science lab. Let's give you a power plant. And you a power plant. Everything else is looking good. Alright, where are you guys?
Construction complete.
Where are you? No. I didn't want you to upgrade. Did I click those just out of habit? Yeah, I think I did. Didn't want you to actually do that. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. Yeah, I think I turned him around for a second. My bad. I mean, I am excited about those upgrades for sure, but we're going to wait until we're done with this guy.
We are spreading our faith to a new world.
Alright, that's the arrival of our colony ship on Istrum.
Construction complete.
We've got to be ready for the L gates. I mean, especially given that we are almost ready for another fleet of some kind. I can probably... I would do well to do another station, like a station here at Chiban. This could be a mineral station as well as an anchorage to boost our naval capacity. So let's work on that. Ships are on their way down.
Complete.
All right, upgrade the colony. Yeah, this place is clearing out pretty quick, and migrants are coming to the Veil so fast. Hey, all right. After almost giving up hope studying the accursed ceramic object for so long, we have reached a breakthrough. The container is a sacred relic left in orbit as a sign, surely from the divine. The object is brimming with energy, which when decrypted, reveals its hidden message. Information on how to help us ascend by improving our research efforts. The only question is, who sent this message? 240 months, 20 years. We will get an extra...
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Little bit of research every single month. Love it. Alright, I'm going to go for the Ripper autocannon because I do have the level 1 autocannons on my ships.
Survey complete.
Alright, here are my fleets about to arrive.
Construction complete.
We'll take on the Ether Drake with 2 of them. We could potentially get some really nice benefits from this. Yeah, we're not going to do those upgrades.
Have granted us new wisdom.
Good. All right, here's our final Ascension perk, which I think I should probably go ahead and just research. 38 months away. That'll arrive during the next episode, almost certainly. All right, 1 fleet has arrived in Iflagua, and it is in position. Just waiting on 1 more. Basic science lab for you, and a basic science lab for you.
Complete.
Grottemplorans display psionic potential. Latent psionic powers have begun to manifest in certain individuals belonging to the Grotemploran species, according to leaked reports from authorities in the Grotemploran Interplanetary Combine. Yes, we can sense their psychic emanations. Good. Everyone's getting psychic. Alright, Master's Teachings, Philosophical Mindset. I do want to go ahead and get this back. It's not a huge boost, but let's put that in place. Okay, here we go. Time to take on the Ether Drake.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Ripper autocannon. How about we... I mean, Advanced Strikecraft, it's time for that. It's also time for Impulse Thrusters. Let's go ahead and do Advanced Strikecraft because we have ships that are waiting for those too. Alright. We are ready. It's time. Governor Vibrig Den Sukar has leveled up. Let's take on the Ether Drake. Ether Drake Avis, it's called. Now, why is it called Avis, is what I want to know. But I think we've got enough to take it on. Let's go ahead and give this a go. If not, we're going to have to run away. Run away! The creature observed in the Abaka system is unlike anything the Task Force Marasma has previously encountered. Highly aggressive and with destructive capabilities to match, it guards a planetoid that initial scans indicate is exceptionally resource-rich. Ominous.
Engaged.
It's not quite a heretic fleet, it's just a giant space dragon, but good enough. See how the battle's going. Actually seems to be pretty even.
Construction complete.
Oh no, we got it. Oh, we got it. We definitely got it. Dragon Slayer, the formidable Ether Drake has been slain. The exceptional bravery of Admiral Baram Den Adazga and the Task Force Marasma will not soon be forgotten. The planetoid the beast guarded so jealously can now be safely exploited. Who knows what treasures the creature might have amassed over eons. So now we get the Ether Drake Shrine and 300 influence, and Baram Den Adazga gets the Dragon Slayer trait. So that does make, unfortunately, that makes Task Force Marasma faster. It's like Ralpawkin's Armada in High Dominion. But that is awesome. All right, and with that done, where's that science ship, man? I know you were somewhat nearby. Where'd you go? You couldn't have gone that far. Is that you? Yeah, it must be you. Now come back. I need you over here. So let's survey. We could use experimental subspace navigation, but it'll come back fast enough. It was relatively nearby recently, but I'll pause and go ahead and stop this episode here now that we've taken on the Ether Drake. And in the next one, I think once those upgrades on those ships are done especially, we're going to take a trip through the L Gates. We might make one more fleet before we do because we can afford to now at this point, especially once the economy has grown just a little bit more. So if I can make another fleet in one episode without blinking too much and taking too much time, that might be an additional thing that I do. We are building a few more ships. That's going to maybe reduce slightly my plans in that regard. But we also, I need to upgrade this Chiban station because that needs to be an anchorage to help support additional ships. That's part of the reason we've got it building over here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.